Valdosta had some rain going on, and it was a little chilly outside. And so when I came down here to my grandmother's down south, both of my grandmothers was early risers, okay? And my nanny and my grandma Lily, they woke up early in the morning. They didn't care what was going on. So that was an amazing habit that was passed down to me, to rise early, clean up your house, and get dressed. And when you get dressed, you never know what the day is going to bring. I didn't look like how you have some people that don't want to get dressed unless it's for a reason or for circumstances, right? And so I didn't get up and I didn't peep out the windows and be like, ugh, I ain't going nowhere. It's nasty out there. It's raining out there. I'm not going anywhere. Thank God I didn't do that, okay? And so I got ready. I had my little hoodie going on. And really, I left the house thinking I was going to go to Target, y'all. But y'all know, eat, be one to eat first. But let me just tell y'all something, the revelation that I got out of this. First of all, I got up with joy. Okay, regardless of how cold it was outside, how bad it was raining outside, I made no excuse why I rose up early with joy. Okay, and so I left the house with great expectations. I always get up. Y'all know I call my God Big Daddy. I always get up with great expectations from Big Daddy, not great expectations from humans, because at the end of the day, we all are imperfect. You know, we are moody. And it takes certain things to make us go up and make us, certain things to go down and make certain things that have us happy. And a lot of people don't be feeling life when it's raining outside. But if you've been through some of the things that Joy been through, I've learned to count it all joy. And I know that my joy isn't based on what season it is outside. And so it was raining, it was cool outside, but I was prepared for the weather. A lot of times we have problems with our weather because we're not properly prepared for it, because we get too comfortable with sunny days. Well, I know some people don't never like to talk about the rainy days. They only want to talk about the sunny days. But Joy got on this live today to tell you guys about her rainy day. Although it was raining outside, God, Big Daddy was blowing my mind. I just showed up to places, and every place that I showed up to, y'all, it didn't cost me a thing. It didn't cost me nothing. I didn't have to pay for that whole day. I didn't even have to feed myself, you guys. I didn't even have to pay for my nails. I didn't have to pay for my pedicure. All I did was I made no excuse of why I needed to stay in the house. I just got up and I got out with great expectations. And so I was just greeting people, how you doing, and giving them some sunshine in the rain. Just hello, everybody. And in the midst of that, Big Daddy showed up and he showed out. So what are you trying to say, Jay? It's not about me, but I had to tell you what compelled me to get on this live. What I'm telling you is, if y'all would stop basing your life based on the weather. And we could call the weather being circumstances and situations. And we stop basing our joy, our faith, and being optimistic based on feelings. You can get more. Y'all hear me? Because what if I would have said, y'all know now, I don't know about y'all, but I get up in the morning time, right? I don't know. I check that Bank of America account, right? So I check that Bank of America account and I'll be like, what I'm able to do today? I don't know if y'all do it, but I'll do it. I'm like, okay, let me see. Is my pocket saying be strong, or is my pocket saying Zaxby's? Let me see. And so when those pockets are saying Zaxby's, you know what I'm saying? I know what I gotta do. But whether it's saying Zaxby's or even a 99-cent menu, I don't let it stop me. Because, oftentimes we brag about how amazing Big Daddy is, but you don't know how amazing he is until you put him to the test. And so I know that he's amazing because of all the stuff that he has brought me through, no matter the type of weather, the type of storms that I had to walk through and endure. I saw his amazing hands. So for that person, you are dealing with the holiday blues. You're not feeling it. You're under the weather. You don't like how the weather been being because some people struggle with depression, especially in the wintertime. I'm here to tell you, if you count it all joy and you get suited up, and you just walk out of that door and not stay in the house and be depressed and be despair, you never know what's waiting on you. Everybody always told me this about myself as a child. I knew what I wanted. And that was just that. And so no matter how gloomy it may look, I still know what I want. The gloominess will not stop what it is that I believe Big Daddy for. And one thing about it, I do know, not just based off a song, but I do know he's a way maker, baby. And he is a promise keeper. And he is an umbrella when it's stormy. And I already know that's not in the word, but he's the feather that I need for protection. Yeah, that's in Psalms 91. But y'all know I had to throw a little in that thing. But I'm just telling you this. He is everything that we need. I know you want it from a human being. But until you embrace all the things that he can bring, even a human being will never please you. You will still be empty. You will still feel gloomy. You will still feel depressed. Why? Because nothing and no one has the power to bring you joy and teach you what it is to have joy in spite of. So, if it is anything that you're waiting on Big Daddy to do, guess what you got to do? You got to suit yourself up and you got to show up and you don't know what. And let me tell you what you got to do too. You can't be looking crazy. Can't have that bad attitude. Work on that. Because you don't know who he might lay in his heart and say, I told y'all I didn't feed myself none yesterday. I got fed 2 times. And I told y'all I didn't do this. Because I'll give him another time. I didn't do this for myself. I got blessed with it unexpectedly. Why? Because I didn't stay in the house because it was raining. I got dressed anyhow. I didn't stay in the house because my Bank of America account said, now you go to Target and go put some gas, that 93 in this car. You better come on back to the house. You about need to get you some out the 99-cent menu. He didn't allow me to do it. So, I say that to encourage you out there. Because a lot of people don't like to talk about depression. A lot of people don't like to talk about fear. But I'm all right with all of that. Learn to count it all joy. And stop staying in a house and being under a rock just because your bank account might be saying, your gas tank might be saying, You understand what I'm saying? You got to wake up with expectations whenever. And I do it daily. But me, I pull on him. I say, well, Daddy, before I lay down, I say, you already know what I need. And while I'm asleep, he's already supplying my needs according to his riches and glory. So I wake up and it's already done. I say to you, it's already done. Don't worry about one day. Don't worry about Christmas. If you don't have it like that, at least you have your peace, your love, your joy, and your hope. I told y'all for 15 years I ain't have it like that for Christmas. But I had love. And it was angels and miracles and checks coming my way because I learned to count it all joy. I love you guys. Have an amazing evening. Mwah.